Yeah, I didn't even get to read that one.
There we go. It looks like it's recording. So we're going to be playing Alien RPG, Chariot of the Gods. That's what the short adventure is called.
Ready for
We're going to be starting out in Act 1.
Act 1.
Oh, there's so many characters to remember. And a big ship with lots of rooms. The other ship has like 4 layers.
That's too many layers. Our ship had how many floors? Like 36?
What?
When we went on the cruise?
No.
That's a big ship.
Like 10 to 12.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the next ship.
What?
The next group cruise going out of Miami.
I'm not going to Miami.
The one with the golf cart track on the top
I don't
deck.
care what they have on the deck. I'm not going to Miami again.
I know.
I hate Miami. Oh my god.
This is being recorded. You can't say that. Miami's gonna come for you.
Oh, we're already recording?
Oh yeah, but it's okay. Nobody watches it.
We're not live right now, right?
No, it's not live.
Okay.
It's just recording everything you say.
Miami
This would be the one viral video.
Will Smith, shame on you.
I swear, Miami's gonna
Will Smith, you're good at picking movies, but what the heck?
Shame
dude?
on you for writing a song about that place.
Yes, baby,
Although the
I
smack
can
was
hear
pretty
you.
funny.
Right.
We are playing
I
grown-up
like
games.
Eddie Murphy's take on all
It's
that.
Dungeons and
Did you hear what he had to
Dragons,
say on
but
it? The Golden
aliens.
Globes.
I think I remember seeing it.
Just like that.
Yeah. I think
I watched a bunch of videos. Yeah, I think you might have sent that one to me. Let's see. Oh yeah, and if you roll several 6s, then you get to perform stunts, which are like you get to do cool things on top of it. You know.
Yeah.
So you get to choose from the stunt. So you can do like for a combat one, like a +1 for the damage, or swapping initiative card with an opponent.
Okay.
So you can get like an earlier one if you want, or you get to grapple, or if like there's for heavy machinery or Comtech. Comtech's like doing computer stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Like the pilot would be better at that because it's your ship.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the black dice and the like?
One's the regular dice and the other one's the stress dice.
Should this be my regular dice?
Yeah, that can be a regular dice. Like for mine, I have like the regular ones and the stress ones.
Nice.
Yeah, I like these ones more.
I have a lot of dice. I have 50 of each of those.
Run a casino,
Absurd amount of dice.
Right. Every time Walmart gets them, I buy them out.
I mean, why not?
Right? Like these are my dice bags.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. The ship that you're on is called the Montero,
Okay.
and you open your eyes and you see a glass lid lifting up over you. The sound is kind of a as air seeps into it. You feel kind of cold. It's pretty brisk. You feel because you were just in hypersleep for a decent amount of time. You've been in there for a couple of years now. So you feel a bit woozy, you feel dizzy, it's kind of hard to see. But after gathering yourself for a few minutes, you're in a white room with different CRT panels on the walls. You have a few lit up buttons that are clicking away around you. Yep, and now you're in the room with a few other people. And each of these pods is like 7 feet long. They have that cylindrical kind of glass shield over the top of them, and they're all opened up now. And everybody's just kind of getting their shoes on. And a few people are getting dressed. Now, why don't you guys tell who you are and just a little bit about your background. So,
Hey
who is
guys.
your character and what do you do?
My name is Leah Davis. I'm 27 years old, and I am the total adrenaline junkie. Safety limits? Lies. Those don't exist. Any vehicle or piece of equipment can be pushed past that red line and still work fine. You do it as often as you can just to keep from getting bored. Unfortunately, daily routines are never that exciting, and that is why I have developed a little stimulant problem. My Wayland-Yutani prescription has just about run out, and I need to get some more fast. I'll do just about whatever it takes to keep myself from crashing, even if it puts me in danger. Whether it's an adrenaline rush or substance abuse, honestly, all that matters to me is that I am flying high.
Mine doesn't say anything like that.
Who are you?
That's an excellent question. Who am I? Who am I?
It's on your thing.
You should learn to read.
You know, I'm the person that never learned how to read.
So just separating out tons of cards.
So my full name is Lyron Shan. Go by Larone.
These are my NPCs.
32 years old. Loyal as a dog. Might not be the brightest crayon in the box, but you know, very, I mean well. Always got your back no matter what, even if I don't know that you're wrong. Grew up alone, you know, my parents sold stuff on the frontier. Didn't see him much, raised myself. Definitely don't have any friends. No, wasn't in one place long enough to make friends. Just hopping from colony to colony. And as of right now, this crew that I'm on is the closest thing I have to a family. So, dysfunction and all, I'm willing to put myself at risk for the greater good.
It's very nice to meet you.
Oh, and I'm Catholic.
Oh, congratulations. Do you want a cookie?
Even in the future, in 21 something. Isn't this like 2180 something by now?
Right? It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, because it was after the year 2100 when Ripley was
when
frozen.
was
Then another
that?
like 60 years went
The
by.
scary part is that might be close to realistic. In 100 years, look how far we've gone in the last 100
Oh,
years.
and your
what do you
space
think we're going to
truckers.
do in another 100 years now that we have computers too?
Right?
2122
2122.
in 99 years.
Well,
Wow.
less than 100
Oh, and
years
this
from
is
now,
your
we're gonna
ship.
be-
So you would definitely know where everything is because this is your ship.
Okay, we should know.
You would know
This is
where.
my ship. I will
And you're the
learn.
only one that has access to Mother because you
guess
are the
I'm-
captain. You're the
well,
pilot.
I just need to know about the cargo area because I'm just the cargo handler.
Okay.
And you're familiar with the lore and just the basics of the alien universe.
Mostly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the AI for the ships are all called Mother.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
'Cause
Much
it's
like
the
the
motherboard.
Oh,
much like the dungeon master in this game is called the Game Mother.
the dead mother. Jess was a dead mother.
Aww. Okay. Oh, so we're down there.
When we get to it, I have a list of what kind of weapons and items are on the
Okay.
ship, but we'll get there.
You might need something. You can stop doing that in a minute.
There's the cat.
Here goes. Hello.
So you have you two among you, and there are a few other people. You have John Wilson, who is a company agent. He works for Wayland-Yutani, and it's since you all work for the company Wayland-Yutani, you're delivering. You're a delivery ship. You're space truckers.
So like Futurama.
It's required by the company to have a representative from the head corporation accompanying you on each trip. So he's here for that purpose, to oversee things, to make sure everyone's doing their job, so that he can set it up so they can get paid properly, and then to report back to the company. So most people probably wouldn't like him. He seems friendly enough, kind of stern, but you might not trust him because he's the company spook.
Okay.
Then you have an officer, Vanessa Miller.
Yeah, there's
Let's see.
Sorry. The little man's losing it.
Oh yeah, no problem. I'm just gonna study her real quick. I'm like, who was this?
He's upset. Yeah.
And Miller is the rival of Wilson. Wilson doesn't really like Miller that much. Oh, I see. That's these two. They're NPCs now. Let's see. Oh, I see. She's the pilot. The captain is Miller. So Miller's the only one that has access to Mother. Okay, I'll clarify that in a minute. I was reading through it and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I think this is the mechanic? I might be wrong. Roughneck. Long haul.
What I want to know is what's his face do for a workout to
Hmm?
be able to take out Miller out like that?
Say that again?
Let me find his name real quick. That arm wrestler guy I was talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah.
What does his workout consist of? His
Insanity.
Easy.
Insanity is
He
what
made
his
it look
workout is.
easy, dude. Like everybody else was like shaking around, being pulled out of the heads, and he's just like almost like how Schoolboy would do it.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it look like it's not hard, but he just took Schoolboy out like nothing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, and that guy, I've seen that guy just take out everybody, and he was like nothing compared to this dude.
I wonder how John would do against him.
Nowadays, not well.
No, he's a little older now.
Yeah.
20 years ago, though. Force to be reckoned with. Pause this for a minute, because it is still recording. I was keeping track of everybody. So where was I? So I was mistaken on who one of them was. You're the pilot, so your specialty is electronics, communications, piloting the ship. You know where everything is. Vanessa Miller is the owner of the ship. She's the captain.
Okay.
She's the one that is in charge of everything. So she's the one that can access Mother.
Got you.
Let's see.
I just tried this.
For her, she does not like having to work for the company, and she's trying to save up money so she can buy the lease off of the ship and then just do her own thing. Make her own money and not have to worry about the corporation.
Yeah.
Then you have Kyla, right? Oh yeah, and let's see. And her buddy is Davis. The captain's buddy is Davis.
Okay.
Which was you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Kyla Rye is a roughneck. That's what it says on here.
Keep waiting for you to say Kylo Ren.
Kyla Ren. Maybe she should just be called Kyla Ren now.
Right?
Basically, she complains about everyone else. She's a mechanic, kind of on here. Complains about everyone else making more than her, even though they don't do as much. And just tries to make do paying the bills and taking care of sick family.
Okay.
Buddy is Cham. Okay, so those are the people you see around you also.
Down in the galley. Down in the storage areas. Sorry, talk duty. Gotcha.
Alright.
Can't
So
cuss on your YouTube channel, right?
You
You can't cuss on your YouTube channel.
can,
right?
it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
Ken.
It's not loud enough where the kids can hear.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't know how.
There we go.
This is a PG-13 channel.
Yeah, so after
You
waking
get
up,
one F-bomb. You had yours.
so after waking up and you see everyone's gotten dressed and you guys start heading over to the dining area, where you can kind of get a meal, just fill up your belly a little bit, because it's been a few years since you've had a meal.
Yeah.
You've been in cryo sleep for a little while. Let's see.
Screaming.
In this, you have shifts, so the first shift would be basically starting after your waking up and getting accustomed to everything. If you don't sleep or eat or take breaks in between shifts, like switching off and stuff, then you get stress levels.
Okay.
Now you're all sitting around the table chatting, and I'm just double checking on a rule. Oh yeah, if you're gonna eat and stuff, then you wouldn't be dehydrated anymore. Well, are you guys gonna eat?
I feel like we should eat. Let's have some food.
When your stress level maxes out, do you gotta roll stress dice? Is that what that is?
When something bad happens, then you can gain a level of stress.
What happens when it maxes out?
Then you just have that many dice. It's just a lot of
That's
dice.
how many stress dice you have.
And I always have more dice I can give you.
Oh, no, that's okay. 10's plenty.
If you want more than 10.
Well, thank you. I'll be quiet.
We'll see how it goes.
Don't stress me out.
So after you're all sitting around the table, everyone's just kind of chatting. Let's see. You have Miller, see, Rise just sitting there, feet up on the table. Wilson, do you think you can arrange for us to just get a little more money? I mean, we're out here for a while. Wilson's just like, no, this is it's company procedure. You already signed an agreement. You have your share, and you can forfeit your share if you want, but you can't rearrange for more. Anyone else have a problem with this?
I'm a loyal dog.
Well,
of course I don't have.
I mean, we're all friends here, right? We don't own you. It's just you're under contract, and you can enjoy your work.
That's right. We're all lucky to have a job.
We're all here for a very long time.
I'm a company man. I do for the greater good.
Company man here too. I love my job.
We could do a mutiny. Just make it our own.
No, never, no. You're the pilot. What are you going to mutiny against yourself?
Oh, that.
You don't mutiny against the pilot.
Well, that would be Miller. That would be more your case. We won't be having a mutiny.
Just knock that off right now. Shame on you. There's 10 demerits.
And we really don't want to have to jettison you out into space or anything, because we don't know how to pilot this ship. We're all screwed if you do that.
Exactly. So
you can't get rid of me. Nobody can get rid of me.
You're vital.
We'll try. I've been on this ship for a while. I'm paying off this lease, and I'm close, so I know a lot about this ship. I'll figure out how to pilot it, I'm sure. Unless we'll all just be buddies, it's all good. But no mutinies, no.
I think everybody needs to calm
Not on
down.
my ship.
You.
We have
He
Ryan.
needs to calm
He
down.
needs to calm down.
Ryan leans over. Hey, Jam, how much is your share?
I don't know. I didn't even ask. I was just happy to be on the ship.
You all have a fair percentage based on your skill level, your job. It's all fair. You agreed to it. You signed your contract.
I just openly trusted my employer that I would get a fair share. I didn't even bother to look because I just assumed he would take care of me because I'm so loyal to myself.
And you're a great mechanic, and we appreciate that.
See, there you go. The unquestioned loyalty gets you somewhere.
And as you're all just kind of sitting around a table eating, chatting, you hear, let's see, you hear a brief ping in the system above. You just hear the ding, and then, let's see, you don't see anything, but at first it says approaching ship. But then it just stops after a moment.
We should check on what that was. We should go up and check the radars.
That's no business of mine. I'm just a cargo handler.
What
I'll
if
be
they're
down
a
here
threat? We've been here for years and years.
check on this cargo and make sure it's all safe and where it should be and tied down properly just in case there's something happening while we're asleep. So I'm going to do my inspection.
Okay, you do you. But I'm going to check what's up with that approaching ship.
You don't answer to me. You're the pilot.
Yeah. Davis. Okay, I was like, what's her name? I have a lot of cards.
Who are you people?
Yeah, Davis. Do you think you could check on that on the bridge?
Yeah, let me go up. Let me go up and see what's up. Okay.
So you walk in there, you see you see 2 rows of CRT monitors with heavily padded chairs that have kind of look like roller coaster pull down bars over them. for piloting, you have in the front two what look to be a computer console, old style keyboard, a helmet that can lower down over basically your whole head that has a visor in front of it, and what looks to be kind of like a joystick mixed with a steering wheel in front with a few buttons on it.
Alright.
And then you have a computer console and a table just behind all the rows of piloting chairs.
Okay, so I feel like me being who I am, I would know kind of where to sit automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So I would feel like I would just sit in the right chair, pull my thingy down to, I guess, activate it. My little screen.
And you see your heads-up display activate, turn on around you. You can see the general radar. You can see statistics on the ship, how fast it's going, direction, all of that.
Okay.
So what are you trying to do?
I am going to go back on the radar, zoom out a little bit, and see if it's still within range. Whatever that approaching ship was.
Okay. So give me I think that would be a Comtech roll.
Okay. I don't have that filled in. But I have 3 for wits. The Comtech doesn't have anything in it.
Now, who has Comtech? Do you have Comtech?
Yeah.
Oh, so he'd be the one you want to ask about that then.
Okay.
So you're piloting. He's the one that would be able to check on the actual machinery.
Okay, so I need to call down to the cargo bay and get him to come up.
So you guys turn. You guys are able to access like the PA system in the ship. Just press the button from your seat and
Okay.
the loudspeaker comes on.
Your first name is
Larone.
Hey, Larone, we're gonna need you to come up to the bridge, check on some radars. We think something's still in the vicinity.
Check. I'll head up there right now. Over.
Much appreciated.
As you make your way up in the bridge.
More like tink, 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 tink. You know those little metal feet things, you know?
Now,
Tink, tink,
as
tink,
you
just hear
approach
it
the bridge, you have that door that kind of slides sideways on each part. The metal door goes onto each side.
all. Pop
It
up
had a
behind
little
you.
window in the top.
Surprise. In your ear.
After you walk in, closes. Then you're going to try and
What
attempt.
you need?
I told you on the radio.
I know, but which one? Which one is it? I'm not the brightest crayon in the ship, alright? Which machine is it again?
This is literally what you know how to do.
I don't know how to work the machines. Which machine do you need me to work on?
It's this one over here.
Okay, thank you.
Come on, jeez.
Thank you. Thank you.
You put on the helmet and you have that same display pop over you. Looks like a gigantic motorcycle helmet with a lit up visor. Like hoses coming out the top of it. I guess roll me that Comtech.
So what is that one?
So you're let's see,
You have one.
the center number on its side plus the Comtech.
So that's 3.
Three.
Any sixes?
And a 1.
No.
No. And you do have a choice of pushing the roll if you wanted to do it again, but that would give you a stress. You don't have to push a roll if you don't want to, though.
That was really bad. Honestly, anything might be better than that.
Well, I mean, I feel like that's not going to matter that much right now. So I'm just going
It
to let it
would.
be.
Alright, so
Just gonna assume
you
that
don't
whatever
see
it was
anything
is
on
gone.
there. Yeah, you just don't see anything on the radar.
Okay.
Doesn't look like there's any ship. You zoomed out. Doesn't look like there's anything there.
It's going to get us anyways, but it's going to get us.
It might not.
Well, I'm trying not to stress out about it, alright?
And the captain's kind of standing there. And, wait, what was the name of the captain? Miller.
I don't know if he's going to last. It's past his bedtime.
Is he
And
tired?
What he does when he's tired.
He's a sleepy boy.
He just whines the whole time until he's...
It's the age. they can only stay up for so long.
He slept in today too. It's already after.
Well, yeah, it's already after 8 though. When they're tired, they're tired.
He's been going to bed at like 7:30.
Okay, so after you guys have checked the radar, didn't really see anything, Captain comes on the ship, looks at, just kind of standing there, looking out the windows like, should be there by now, guys. Can you try and just hail Sutter's World, see if you can hail the base, see if you can get a hold of anybody.
Where?
Maybe just ping them and see how far we are off from them. So we should be pretty close. It should be just a couple days ride from here. Let's see. That would be a Comtech one.
Yeah, that would be you again.
Another Comtech?
Yeah, that would be a Comtech.
I wish we had somebody that was better at Comtech than me.
Just roll better.
She has a point she could give to Comtech because she's got 3 over here. She only needs 2 of them.
No.
So you could put that 1 point right there.
Observation. Nope, she has no Comtech skill.
That's not how that works. You can't split your skills up.
Oh,
No.
Kyla Ray has a 3 in Comtech and a 4 for wits.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Kyla could try.
Definitely
How do we get
sounds
the
like a great idea.
up here to do it?
Should you
Go
just
Captain.
play all of
Go
the
Captain.
characters at once?
Do you guys want extra characters to keep track of?
Oh!
How about we?
Okay, so that would be a 7 dice.
Thank you.
So Rye's gonna attempt it. Wow, managed to fail with 7 dice.
Just our luck. We're screwed.
Oh,
That's why I
worst
hang out in
crew
the cargo
ever.
bay and
With
don't
all
play
these
this shit.
credentials.
I drink coffee.
That's
all
probably
day.
why Rye gets paid less than everybody else.
She's like Kyla. Oh.
Poor
It just sounds like an E5.
Kyla's like, no, I didn't seem to hear anything. And really, she just didn't quite figure out how to do it properly.
It's been a while. I get it.
The captain's
Now
like,
we need to
but
unrust ourselves.
What's going on up there?
actually, she might try and push the roll.
I feel like she should.
I'm gonna tighten down these straps over here.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have 8 dice I'm doing it, but one of them is a stress dice.
Goodness, that you clipped my nail. It's been a while.
Yeah, 2 years.
How is this even possible?
What happened?
It's a failure again. Not a single 6.
It's not.
There's not a single 6 in here.
You know why?
I have 3 3s, 2 the 2s, 3 4s.
Yes. We're trapped in the vortex.
Let's all go do some yoga.
So absolutely failed it.
Let's open our minds
She
back.
could not figure out just quite what she was doing. But even just looking at the map,
Something other than
you kind of notice, you're both just looking in the radar and all that, but you just notice that you're way off course.
crap.
Like you don't recognize any of the star systems around you. You don't see any planets nearby. You're not seeing
And that's
any
on
kind
me.
of ping for the beacon from the base
I'm not the
base you're
navigator,
trying to
I'm
get
just
to,
the pilot,
and it just seems like you're really far off target.
though. I was also just asleep for however many years.
Like it should have been on
So-
autopilot. It should have just been doing its thing.
Yeah, somebody touched something, and I want to find out who.
I think it just malfunctioned a little bit probably. That's what happens. Makes the most sense. You know, I'm just a simple-minded and a cargo boy.
Miller's like,
I don't have much to attribute to this whole mission besides, you know, just being available for whenever you need me for stuff. Like
And
take the trash out.
fixing everything, keeping it all running.
Yeah. I don't even fix stuff. I'm not a mechanic.
Who is the
Are you the mechanic?
Nope. I'm the cargo boy.
Is it Rye?
I strap down the loads and I make sure they don't come
I
unstrapped.
think it's Rye for the mechanics
Yes.
then.
My true talent is
Oh yeah, heavy machinery 1,
I've got a lot of willpower.
medical aid, encumbrance 8.
Mm.
She has an encumbrance of 8. What in the world? Okay.
I got an
Miller-
encumbrance of 10.
Officer Millers just says, you know, maybe I'm gonna go talk to Mother. Maybe she can give me a report on why we're so far off course. There must be a log. So
That
she
sounds great.
just to the back right of the bridge, there's another door that was to the right of where you guys came into the bridge from. She walks over to that, it opens up, and then you see a lit up beige hallway that goes into a room that is surrounded by monitors, and there's blinking lights all around it, and there's a computer with a chair just with a keypad directly in front of it in the middle of the room. And it's kind of a roundish room. I guess it's kind of shaped like a D20.
Okay.
More or less. With monitors like surrounding this room. Okay, so she goes in there, the door closes behind her. This stuff. She starts typing on Mother and asking, like, Mother, where are we? Why are we so far here? She's been typing it because it's really not like a voice thing.
Yeah.
Even though it's the future. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In reality, we'd have voice command. It'd basically be Alexa.
Yeah. We already have voice command.
It'd be hardcore Alexa, but this was made in '79.
Like
So
thought command, though, it won't be voice command. You'll have that chip in your head, and you'll just be like,
you just think it does it.
yep.
Yeah.
You won't even have to move a muscle.
Our mother's gonna have a voice.
Honestly, I feel like it should be like, give it a certain facial expression, and then it'll respond. It's like,
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, Mother responds to her saying, there was a distress signal. What's the word? Distress signal. We were required by Weyland-Yutani to explore distress signal and find survivors.
Mm.
And then
That's why we all woke up early.
so where are we from there?
and she finds out after a few minutes that you guys got this distress signal about 2 years back while you were in hypersleep, and you're way far from course. Like you're between like two different stars, and there's nothing else nearby except a bit. Let's see, the two of you that are actually at the bridge, kind of close to the radar. You do see something start pinging on the radar after the captain comes back and tells you basically what she heard from Mother.
What's that?
In front of you guys, you see it ping, and then after you're looking out the front window, you can definitely see the lights of the ship hitting something very big. Not planet big, not like an asteroid. It's metallic, and it looks like a big old ship. And it has the lettering for Weyland-Yutani on the side.
Oh no.
But the lights are all off on it, and you don't see any activity on it.
Ghost ship.
That's funny, it's actually what that section's labeled right here.
Nope.
The demons told me to.
Nope. Nope.
That's pretty funny how ironic that is. What, the cat come in?
Not yet, my love.
Oh, is the other?
He's like, can you come sit on this rocking chair, please? I mean, I could.
Let's see,
Your
so
character looks like Peter Dinklage.
after,
They look like James Franco.
let's see what it is,
Peter
forms the
Dinklage
crew.
and James Franco,
Franco,
baby.
Hmm?
That character looks like if Peter Dinklage and James Franco had a baby.
They did.
Oh god. And he's apparently not very good at finding women.
Sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. No.
Peter Franco.
Oh god, help us all.
Peter Franco.
So what if Bobcat Goldthwait and Gilbert Gottfried had a love child?
Oh,
Be the most annoying
please,
rat
dear
in the world.
Jesus, save us all.
That would sound so bad.
They did. It's called Charlie Day. It's always sunny.
Oh, that voice.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's see.
Bobcat
So you
Goldthwait
guys-
could have birthed Charlie Day, but could be his kid. They kind of look alike.
Yes.
Especially put eyeliner on him. But, oh my god.
So Wilson, the company agent, like, okay, so we have, well, I guess we're here on company orders then. If we're here at this ship, I guess I could probably arrange for the company to maybe increase shares or increase profit if we're so far off course and we have to investigate another one of their ships. There must be some kind of compensation in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I would do it for free though for the company.
Well, you don't have to do it for free. I think I can arrange something.
I'm pretty sure it's against the law
Thank
to
you,
do
sir.
it for free.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yes, we don't want to have an HR problem here because that would fall onto my head. I think.
I will do your laundry for a whole week.
I think that would be bribery.
I appreciate this opportunity.
Wow, his buddy list has nothing on it. There's nobody. He has nobody.
No. Wow. Good.
Oh, poor Wilson.
Poor man.
But yeah, we are all required to, according to the company, we are all required to go check on any SOS signals. And we have a few things we're supposed to do. We have to go recover the scientific data and any samples because that lettering on there looks like the USCSS Cronus.
Oh.
And that ship's been gone for years, decades. That launched back in 2110. I mean, we're talking like 60 years.
Wow.
It's an old ship. And it sent out a distress signal?
Yeah, it's just been, maybe it's on reserve power and that it's just been going for decades and we just got close enough. And the ship's autopilots.
We gotta get over there and help them quick. Hurry.
I don't know.
They might
Oh,
realize something.
maybe their cryosleep chambers are still working, hopefully.
I know. Hopefully they're still up and running. They should get going.
We have to escort a salvaged Cronus. Let's see. We have to escort the salvaged Cronus as well. Maybe we can tow it. We'll find a way, or we can find a way to get it up and running and set it on autopilot back to base.
We could teleport it.
There's people.
And if there are people, we need to save them because they are workers of the company, and it's in best interest to make sure that they get back home safe to their families. Of course, for their families.
The longer we take, the less their chances are of survival.
But this is a mandatory mission. So our captain won't have much order on this one. This is just something we're required to do by Weyland-Yutani.
Okay. Go team.
Okay. So I gotta draw us over there.
Go and get it.
Okay, so I guess everyone, we're just gonna gather. Well, we can arm up and then get our suits on and just kind of board. Do you think? Looking for a name. Davis, you think you can get us up close and attach the umbilical?
Yeah, I should be able to do that. I might be a little rusty, but I never forget what I'm good at.
Did I put this thing on right?
Yeah,
It looks a little funny.
it's a helmet.
No, here, you got it all wrong. Got it all wrong. Okay, let me fix that.
Thanks. Thanks, Mom. Sorry, I'm just a humble cargo boy.
Who's still making more than Rye.
Dave, I only did this once in training camp before we left.
Was it getting hot in this
Never
room?
had to do it for real. This is scary.
Let's see. Boarding party. Okay, so this would be attempting to board. This would be a piloting role by you, the pilot.
Yes.
Yeah. Hopefully you succeed in this one.
I really hope so. Because if,
You know what
if
your
I
piloting
crash
roll
this
number
ship,
is?
we're all just
This
gonna...
is your only job.
3
You
plus
better have
5,
it.
so
Yes.
So
8.
okay, good. You have 8.
Succeed in this.
So you get 8 of the regular dice.
Do I roll up here or down here in the box?
Either one, whichever one's more convenient. Oh, good, it's a success. There's a 6.
There's A6.
And we've all seen that it's very possible to fail with 8.
Yes. Surprisingly
Yeah.
possible.
I failed twice.
There's
It's
3
surprisingly
5s.
possible
Like,
to fail with 8.
Surprisingly. So stress dice can be really helpful sometimes.
right.
Okay, so luckily you're able to get close enough without damaging anything or crashing. You don't bump into anything.
You're good.
And you extend the umbilical. It just kind of locks on to over where the pod is, or where their hatch is, on the side of the ship. And after a couple seconds, you hear the loud click, the loud clunk, and it kind of echoes, reverberates throughout your ship.
Scary.
And after a few seconds of decompression for the air, you have the green light appear on the console.
I guess we're good to go, guys.
Anybody else need pop hitters?
Let's head on over.
Pressure change, yeah.
Okay, so everyone should probably get on your space suits, because I don't know what the air quality is going to be like in this ship that's been sitting there for a good while.
Yeah, just because we got these helmets on doesn't mean that.
And there must be a reason that it's stagnant here for so long. Maybe there's just no oxygen on board.
Well, the air might be stale.
Yeah, that too.
That's how my parents died.
And I'm sorry to hear that. Jan, if...
He's alone.
You know, I hear Wilson's really good at talking to people. He's a real people person, Jan.
You should go ask him.
Wilson's like, oh,
I'm busy.
I do papers.
I'm too busy for this guy.
I do papers, Captain. No, you're good at people. Don't worry. You're here from the company. Make yourself useful. He might need a shoulder to cry on. I do papers.
It's fine. The tough guy.
And here is a list of what is in your ship, in your loading area.
Oh, that's mine. Give me that. It's my only job.
Everyone
Okay.
would have enough,
I get to
basically, to get like a weapon or some kind of thing. Because encumbrance is a thing, so you wouldn't have like two-handed weapons, you know? And I do have cards for everything.
Compression suit. What's that do?
Compresses things.
Watatsumi bolt gun. Yeah. Service pistol. Space sub.
There's a Magnum, there's...
Incinerator unit. Ooh. That's a flamethrower. Power loader. That's that big yellow suit with the claws.
Might be a little hard to get through the umbilical.
Yeah. 200,000 T tanks. Chariot gas.
I think you guys have a smart gun. That one's basically a chain gun.
No.
You don't want to shoot a
The only
machine
guns
gun
we
in space
have-
next to a hole.
The only guns we have is a bolt gun, and that's for like
Don't you guys have a smart
putting
gun?
bolts in. And we've got a service pistol
Oh, okay. I think there's a harpoon one also.
and a harpoon grappling gun.
Fancy.
It's a literal space harpoon gun.
Harpoon and grapple at the same time.
So our cargo is T tanks, tritium tanks.
Yeah, and those are, what those are, it's like a fuel source, and those are not small tanks. Each one's about the size of a gas tanker. And you have several of those, and they're very combustible.
We have 72 of them.
Well,
Yeah,
it says
there's a lot of
72 times 200,000, so that's.
This is a big ship. It's like the Enterprise.
No, that's like
1.4
Well, it's smaller than
that's
that.
like the part number.
It might be...
That's the amount that there are.
Yeah, 72.
That's like what it's called.
Tons.
See how it just goes-
200,000 tons. So they're
Yeah,
heavy.
there's 72.
But you're in space,
and
and there's no
200,000
actual-
tons.
Yeah.
Okay, so the ton.
Well, since you're in space, nothing can really weigh down a ship.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Till you go to land.
it's a good thing we're
Right.
in space.
Well, they're delivered in
Stays.
space. They're probably shuttled up to the ship
Yeah.
to load. Yeah.
Kick
Oh,
him off the
I think I
top.
remember they actually might be like the size of those big propane tanks, actually, now I'm thinking of it. You know, like the big gas station ones? They might be like that size. Still, 72 of them's a lot. And they're highly combustible as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably like the semi-truck size ones.
Yeah, pretty much. So after a few minutes of putting on your suits and kind of getting into the space suits, those basically look like regular astronaut suits, more or less. Big, bulky, white. What items do you bring with you?
The
I gotta bring my
flamethrower,
notes.
You gonna bring a flamethrower?
the M240
The incinerator?
incinerator unit.
There you go. The back is your information on it.
Before we leave, I need to go take my meds.
Good thinking.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Okay, so do you know what item you're bringing?
What did you bring?
The incinerator.
Incinerator.
I picked that.
I think there's also a motion tracker.
You can't get that one through, it's too big, but you could get
There is
the
a
service
motion
pistol.
tracker. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the motion tracker.
Motion tracker's a good one.
Yeah.
And that's like a smaller item, I think, because this is the year, so you could probably also grab like a smaller weapon if you needed to as
Okay.
well.
Yeah. Motion tracker.
Like,
And
let's see, the harpoon gun looks like it's a single-handed, and the service pistol looks like it's a single-handed.
Can you only bring one of those, or can you bring all one?
Well, it's mostly what you can carry.
yeah.
How much does it weigh? I mean,
Your encumbrance is listed on your stat sheet on how much you can carry. That's near the bottom.
okay.
I am going to
Let's see.
grab
Does
the
it say
service
what the
pistol
encumbrance
as
is
well.
for this?
Oh, I thought it would have said that. Oh, wait, like the pistol is half.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab the motion tracker and the
Oh, I
service
see the
pistol.
weight. There it is. Weight. Alright.
Because I have.
I'm
Pistol.
gonna grab the torch.
Here's your service
Yeah,
pistol,
okay.
and motion tracker's just, you have it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring the cutting torch also.
Do I have an item for that? Okay, there's no card for that, but just say you have the cutting torch.
Okay. Cutting torch.
Figure anything you need to cut. You would probably be able to.
Okay, I'll say Miller takes the bolt gun. Let's see, what else is there? Can I see the list? I can't remember what other items there are on the list.
Yeah.
Okay, you took that. The bolt gun's there. Cutting torch, motion tracker, compression suit, incinerator. Harpoon gun. That is an item. And Rye's going to take the harpoon gun, and nobody's going to trust Wilson.
Alright.
Nobody's giving Wilson anything.
Well, no, he's the
Wilson gets
rat
nothing.
guy. He's only there because he's trying to promote himself. But
Hey, can I get a gun too? No.
No, we ran out of
You'd
time.
probably shoot yourself, or you're gonna shoot a window and kill us all. Have you ever shot a gun before? Well, no, but what if I need it? Then you're surrounded by people that have guns.
yes, you'll be fine. Don't worry. You know what you do when the gunfire starts? Take cover.
Okay,
All
I'll
you're
just
gonna
stand
do is
behind
get
you
in the
guys.
way.
I'll just stand behind you
You
guys.
get in the way, you die.
Let's see.
As I'm picking my teeth with this
Finish these
giant
shit.
knife that's right here underneath the glass.
Oh, I missed that one. Let's see the PC carrier airlock. Okay, so as you walk across, you notice that the airlock appears to be kind of damaged. Let's see. And the big question as you get to it also is, do you want to leave anyone behind? Or do you all want to go? Who's going?
I gotta go because I'm the day laborer, so I go first.
I mean, I'll do anything for a rush. I'm in.
She's going because she can't help herself.
Wilson's like, I'm not really armed. Maybe I should just hang back here.
You should hang back here. Watch the ship.
You don't
and you
do anything.
stay here until we come back.
I'll be by the intercom. If you need me, just radio in.
I took the keys. You don't get to fly away.
I don't know how to fly.
Yeah.
I'm pretty nifty with a pen, though.
You didn't give him the keys. He doesn't have access to fly away without us.
No.
If he panics and hears something, he's not going to...
Biometrics.
Don't let him fly away.
I'm gonna go have a
Biometrics.
Wayland Yutani space soda. Space Cola, sponsored by Wayland Yutani.
Somebody will bring you a small refrigerator so you can sit next to the intercom and not move.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. He looks a
The
little sad.
intercom, you press this button right here.
On the way there, I'll stop by the kitchen and get a space bar sponsored by Wayland Yutani.
No, you call them. They
Oh.
will bring it to you. You don't move. If we need you, you're here.
Okay, I'll be on the bridge. Just
Bring it to him. The
We're
they,
leaving more than
the
one
they
person
is
behind.
me, and I'm the person that's got to...
Leaving more than one person behind.
Oh, leave him behind.
I feel like we should leave somebody with him.
Rye could probably hang back.
Let's save Rye right then. She's
Yeah.
really tough.
The only thing Rye's good at is carrying heavy
Oh,
things,
it's-
medical,
I thought-
and comtech.
Honestly, I
Contact
thought
is
her name
perfect.
was spelled like something cool, like RHYS, like rye. No,
R-Y-E.
it's like rye bread.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Rye whiskey. She's like Rye whiskey, not Rye bread. Rye whiskey.
No, she's like rye bread. Did you see her
Sure,
picture?
the captain's got a... Oh, yeah.
She
This
is rye
this
bread.
is Rye.
That's Rye whiskey for sure. She looks like Lane Staley.
At least the captain's got one for medical aid.
She does.
Don't insult the man like that.
Maybe that's his long lost sister from Appalachia, America.
Oh, Appalachian.
Okay, let's see. We'll rush past this part in a second. Okay, so you notice that it's a bit damaged, but it looks like you can still open the door, or open the hatch. It looks like it has, like, maybe something crashed into the side over the several years.
I feel like many things crashed into this thing.
Are you just gonna, after you open it up, you hear the of the air the air decompressing and matching, and then let's see. After the door closes behind you guys, you're standing inside their loading area. And are you just walking on through?
Well, I'm gonna have to go first because that's my pay grade,
Okay.
and because I do it for the greater good.
And we'll
I'll put myself at risk for my crew so they don't get hurt or injured or damaged, physically and emotionally.
stop it there, I think, because of kids.
Yes.
But I'll just leave everything out on the table and we can continue when you guys have more free time.
Cool stuff.
Yeah. That was fun.
Because now we'll be going onto the ship. I'm going to read descriptions.
So
You
I
gotta write down
got
those, yeah.
So everyone watching, if anyone watches, stay tuned and you'll see more next time.
this one and
Did I click it? I did not click it.